I'm attorney Nick Alcock, and our law firm handles many different types of sex cases. We have quite a bit of experience with all manner of sex cases, dangerous crimes against children and the like. And I want to walk you through a couple things that you should keep in mind if you or a loved one are facing these charges. And the first is that usually if you are facing this type of an offense, you'll know in advance. And so a detective will want to speak with you. There'll be some type of outreach. And so the fact that you've not been arrested immediately, the fact that they're doing some type of investigation, does not mean that the case is not that serious. It doesn't mean that they're not that interested. It's actually the normal flow of these cases. And so one of the first things that will happen is that a detective will reach out to you and want to speak with you, maybe want you to come downtown and give a polygraph or submit to some type of interview. Now, if that happens, and in conjunction with that, you've received a call from someone who is accusing you of some type of sex offense, then you are almost certainly under a very significant investigation for dangerous crimes against children or some type of sex offense. And if you receive that call is called a confrontation call. So what the police will do is that they will enlist the accuser to make a phone call to the suspect, and they'll say things along, why did you do that? Or, why did you put me through that? Things like that, to make some type of conversation about the accusation. These calls are almost always recorded, and they're used against you if you were later charged, and that those words that you speak on the phone can be used against you. So if you receive a phone call like that, and then the detective is calling you and wanting you to submit to a polygraph, that's where I definitely urge you to take the matter very seriously, stop what you're doing, and call an attorney. You don't have to speak to the police. You can always invoke your right to avoid self-incrimination. And it's incredibly important to know that you do have the right to counsel. And that doesn't mean that you're guilty of anything. Our law firm has represented many people who have been accused of this type of an offense, but it's part of a child custody dispute or divorce or something along those lines. And so we're very familiar with the idea that good people and innocent people get accused of this. And unfortunately, innocent people tend to have their guard down, and they tend to walk into traps, and they tend not to really think that anything can happen because they're not guilty of anything. But if those two factors are present, you've received a phone call from an accuser, and the accuser is asking you questions about conduct, and then you receive a call from the police, at that moment, our advice is really quite simple. Give us a call. Our number is 602-989-5000, and we will walk you through your particular case. There's no way in a 3 or 4 minute long YouTube video that I could walk through all of the permutations of how these cases work. And I think that in a situation like this, what we would want to do is offer a free consultation where we can really understand exactly what the dynamics of your case are and try to look for defenses and look for ways through this. We offer pre-indictment representation, payment plans, but the main thing that you need is that information. You need to have a very solid footing and foundation to operate from, and we're happy to give that to you. Our number is 602-989-5000, 602-989-5000. The consultation is totally free. It's confidential, 100%. We're lawyers. We can't share any information that we receive from you, your name, anything. Our job is just to give you the information that you deserve. Thanks so much for watching, and give us a call if you need anything at all.